almost Valentine's Day.
Happy Galentine's Day, everybody. I did burn my hand a little bit on some hot butter and oil, but it's okay because I made a really good steak. Hi, Christine.
I can't wait to dig into these here steaks. We've got heart-shaped pasta. It's a stuffed ravioli. And then we've got steak. And then Megan made a gourmet tray. She did chocolate dipped all kinds of stuff and heart-shaped macaroons and
I mean, I'm just saying.
sugar daddies. Are you guys watching?
I'm giving kind of like. It's giving kind of like trophy wife energy, if you ask me. It's kind of giving like I'm so perfect. Did I not bring the salt?
Tatum will get it for you.
Maybe it doesn't need salt. Maybe.
Tatum will get it for you.
Look
Let's
at this.
try this steak. Mm-mm. Oh, man. Mmm. So tender.
Gorgeous. There's a little Parmesan on there. Ignore that. Made a gorgeous steak.
Mmm. So tender.
Each steak I make, I get better and better.
Better and better, yeah.
Each time.
That's right.
And each time I go, oh, I don't know how this is going to come out.
I'll do myself next time.
Up until I let it rest for like 15 minutes afterwards. Up until I cut into that bad boy, I got no idea if I did a good job or not.
It'd be delicious.
I had an idea that things were going well, though.
When you burned yourself, that was like the lucky charm.
No, but I thought things were going well before that. Oh, let me just make sure I turn off the bird's light. Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Take one more picture.
And our little Valentine dine. You get the fireplace going. We are so romantic.
You guys probably can't see. Let me try and show off my little gourmet tray here.
Yeah. This is the dessert tray.
So I made these chocolate dipped strawberries.
And drizzled them with white chocolate.
And dark chocolate. They're milk chocolate dipped. And then I drizzled them with dark chocolate and white chocolate. But it's not regular white chocolate. It's like a vanilla cream flavored white chocolate.
Nothing but the best.
Whoop. Just a macaroon. Nobody panic. And then we got dark chocolate pretzels with a little white chocolate drizzle. Milk chocolate pretzels. And the white chocolate pretzels. And then these are Trader Joe's macaroons. I'm not going to take credit for those. So.
It doesn't get any better than that, you guys. I'm just saying.
I do have to immediately put it down because my hand is...
The steak is amazing.
My hand is hurting, but it's all good. That ice on it, it's all good.
Wow.
Mama made the ravioli. Teamwork.
Afterwards, she said, "Oh, do we have any spinach left?" And the only spinach we have in there now is for the birds.
Would have gone perfect. A little spinach. And then we should have done like a little Texas toast, which we have.
But you know what? We wouldn't have room for dessert then.
It would have been a lot, yeah. The ravioli's good though.
Wow, wow. Really good. So, let's see. Yeah, so it was kind of an icky weather day here today.
The birds were napping on and off all day, which I've never caught them napping like during the day like they were. And I realized I felt bad. I think I might have messed up. Because I rearranged the birds' enclosure every week or sometimes every other week. And they have this little shelf that they sleep on that I put in either, I'll move it back and forth to the back 2 corners of the cage. I figured I would try putting it to the front this time. And so I think they didn't sleep, they like didn't sleep on it or didn't sleep well.
Yeah.
Or something because they were napping throughout the day. So
Well, you know, maybe it's just
we
like
made steak and ricotta filled ravioli.
heart-shaped. And on an amazing dessert tray, which you'll be seeing.
What were you gonna say?
Maybe it has to do also with barometric pressure. You know, maybe that affects them.
I've never caught them napping. And I caught them napping like twice today.
And they were so cute. Wow. What did everybody else have for dinner tonight?
What else you know?
Yeah. This is our Valentine dinner because we're going to be busy tomorrow. I'm sure everybody else is going to be busy too. Thank you guys for the likes. You are gobbling.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a, I actually had to write it down, so I'm going to read it. It was an interesting, and don't worry, I'm not going to talk about politics or anything, but there was an interesting bill introduced that they're trying to get passed into law, and they're trying to do it quickly in the state of Ohio. It was introduced today. You're going to crack up when you hear this. You guys ready? You might have already heard about it. I had to write it down. The name of the bill is Contraception Begins at Erection Act. It's going to be an actual felony for a man in the state of Ohio to ejaculate without the intent of impregnating, to procreate. It's going to be an actual felony. For any reason at all. You cannot ejaculate for any reason, for anything. Isn't that crazy? Now, who sits around and thinks these things up?
He said, don't come in Ohio.
That's
Don't
right.
be coming to Ohio.
That's right. It's not going to be safe in Ohio for men.
Well, not if you're a jizzer. Not if you like ejaculating.
Right. The only exception that they have in the bill was
Oh, yeah.
if you're physically at a clinic that needs it for either a sperm bank or for some type of testing.
Tina, that's a good girl. Thank you for doing that. Would you like a carrot? I can't give you any of the steak, but I can go get you a carrot. How does that sound?
So get on it.
Come on.
Now, is that the craziest bill you ever heard? So yeah, we've got some crazy weather going on, but we had a lot going on this weekend, so we probably won't get on live at all this weekend. That's why we thought we would come and hang out with you guys tonight. I do have a couple of videos
Here you go.
to post up over the weekend.
Oh.
And
You're such a good girl.
and I did post up the video of the recipe from last night. And you know, I realized after I made it, and we were sitting there eating it,
Sorry.
I was supposed to put like a tablespoon of chopped pecans on top of the stuffing.
You can't be kidding me.
I am. And I did get the pecans, and I completely forgot because I was trying to get it all together, you know, so we could come live. And I forgot.
You can't be serious. That's what I meant to say.
It's just my bottle of water. This is really good. And the heart-shaped pastas are really good. We got some lobster raviolis once that were really good.
Trader Joe's has good ravioli, in case anyone's wondering.
Their fresh ravioli is really good. And it's not expensive. For anybody that lives near a Trader Joe's and has not gone there, you might want to go check it out.
I really would have been outdoing myself if I had made the spinach and garlic bread to go with it.
I think slightly wilted spinach, and then maybe maybe a little bit of blue cheese crumbles or something on it. Oh, would have been really good.
I like just a good salty spinach. Just a little bit of salt. Clean plate club.
Yeah. It's getting ahead of me over here.
I usually do. Fire's making noise. You hear that?
I heard it.
You're making noise too.
Is anybody doing anything special for Valentine's? Okay, thank you for the heartbeat. I appreciate it.
I didn't think my hand was gonna be hurting this long, but it's still hurting.
Probably because you said it was butter or grease or something, right? That's probably why.
I didn't even care. I wiped it on my pants somewhere because I knew if it stayed on my, the longer it was on my skin, the more it would stay sizzling on there. So I just went, nope. I looked down, I went, oh boy.
Burns aren't fun. I mean, people that get really serious burns, boy, that must be some pain. I mean.
And thankfully I have a, pretty quick, super healing skin. So, it'll be fine. But, I'm feeling it right now.
My skin heals faster in the summer than it does in the winter.
Thanks.
I think it's because it's more moist, you know?
Oh yeah, my skin, when it's dry, my skin's dry as all poopy right now, so it's like it already needed lotion, now it needs even more lotion, so it's not ideal. That's probably why I'm feeling it. Usually I'm pretty good with burns.
And I find that, if I bang myself and, cut myself or something, that I cut easier too.
Yeah. Oh, I bruise easier, but that's also because I'm pale. I'm bringing in the wood. Look at my constellation of, they're in a row, but also over here. They're very
polka dots.
Oh, it's the Milky Way or Big Dipper.
Oh, look at her. She's got a big dip on her leg.
Weird, but it's because I'm so pale too that they stick out more. Okay, that's enough showing my upper thigh.
Oh, shoot. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's digging it. Let me just have one more bite and then I can have dessert. Come back.
Finish your dinner.
This is really good. It's, is it ribeye?
Yeah, those are ribeye steaks.
Yeah, the ribeyes tend to be, you do a really good job with those, really tender and
That's my favorite one. That's what I've tried cooking other like cuts of steak. That or what was that big like the first steak that I made one night at like midnight?
Yeah.
That was it wasn't a ribeye. It was some sort of cut skirt. It wasn't a skirt.
No,
It was
no,
a
skirt's tough.
It was a cut.
It
I don't
wasn't.
remember.
It wasn't a New York strip, but it was one.
It was a bigger cut than a ribeye.
Mm.
It was a butcher's cut. Is that what they? I think that's what it was
Something.
called on the packaging. I don't know.
But I think it was just still similar to a ribeye though.
Yeah. I've tried cooking other cuts of steak and didn't have as much success. Also, I follow, for the most part, Gordon Ramsay's
Okay.
ribeye recipe or preparation, whatever.
So that way you have somebody to blame if it doesn't come out perfect.
No, and that's what I followed the first time I made it, and the first one I ever like tried to make came out really good, and so ever since that I've just kind of stuck with the method that whatever. And so that method I have tried applying to other cuts, and it doesn't work the same. So,
Well,
I've also tried other methods on other cuts that you're supposed to, but I'm good at. I like sticking with what I'm good at.
it can also be
Here's a milk chocolate pretzel.
the the meat itself could be, the butcher that cut it might not have been as proficient and cut it a little different, wrong on the grain or whatever, or it could have been an older, tougher cow. I mean, I'm sure so many variables.
So far, I've been having not young, not old, tough cows. So I'm just gonna get some more ice.
I don't know a whole lot about like how old they are, but I mean, like I know like veal, they that's when they're really young. We don't have any cows here on the farm. We were just talking about that earlier though. Like we eat beef maybe like once a week, but
What did you just say?
we don't have any cows.
I eat beef like every day.
But like my oldest son eats a lot of beef, and so we were talking earlier saying, getting a cow but not as a pet or anything, buying it with the intent to raise it for that would probably save him a lot of money.
So the white chocolate and the dark chocolate on the pretzels, like some of the best I've ever had.
Really?
Milk chocolate is just okay.
And that's usually your favorite.
I know.
Wow.
Like those white chocolate pretzels, some of the best white chocolate pretzels I think I've ever had.
Okay, now I gotta try them.
Dive in there.
I want to cleanse my palate first.
That's right. I'm gonna get to cleansing with a strawberry.
Yeah, and these are special strawberries too.
Chuck eyes right next to the ribeye. Oh, that might be what it was.
Chuck eye.
It might have been a
Okay.
chuck eye. Wait, are you messing with us? Or is that sounds like it could be right.
Yeah, it could be right.
That might be what it was.
Because chuck is a cut of meat, so
that does sound. That rings a little bit of a bell, cowbell, if you will.
Woo. Okay, so I'm supposed to try the pretzel first, right? The white vanilla chocolate, or
What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Oh, these are the white strawberries, by the way. I covered the the pink white
let's see when
strawberries.
she bites into it. Wow.
I love myself so much.
These almost taste like yogurt covered pretzels.
I was thinking that. You know what I used?
Mm-mm.
The white almond bark.
Yeah,
The
good.
vanilla.
Yeah,
I thought that would be better than the chips.
of course. Yeah, and it melted better too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love myself.
Show that. That's the strawberry.
One thing about Valentine's Day Every
do.
year.
We love us.
Whether you're in a relationship or not. Oh, I just... If I don't have someone else to love, that's fine because, I love myself so good.
These are...
Oh!
Did you do the whole box of them?
Except I saved one for the birds.
Well, we'll have to, where did the water just go? Did it roll into the couch?
Probably. Because I love me so much that I knew and I thought to not put these in the fridge after chocolate dipping them. And so they're not hard.
Right, but we should put them in tonight.
I will, I was going to afterwards, but I wanted to keep them out because I knew we were going to be eating some tonight. I can grab you another water. And so, because personally, I have sensitive teeth.
They are amazing.
And so, super cold or super, like, hard, like, you know, if you get a super cold chocolate-covered strawberry out the fridge, you know, the chocolate's going to be a little hard to bite into, and the strawberry's going to be cold,
We
whatever.
got zonked with these once, though. One time when we bought these. They were small.
So these are room temp.
These are
They
a
would
good
be
batch.
a little better if they were in the fridge for, like, maybe, like, 20 minutes.
Wow.
But you can really enjoy it because you're not going crunch, crunch, crunch and going, oh, it's cold,
And it's not as much breakage. It's...
not messy.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I forget, I mean, they're white strawberries, but they taste a little different than a strawberry.
They're pine berries.
Pine berries, yeah. But they're not like a heavy, like citrusy.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, they are delicious.
I like them more than regular strawberries. And someone might say it's a total placebo. They taste 100% the same as strawberries, and maybe they do, but maybe I'm being racist against strawberries, but there's something about the white,
Once you
them
go
light-skinned
white,
strawberries
once you go white,
are just my preference. I'm not big on dark stuff. Okay, let me stop.
So we should try the macaroons too. So I think the red ones
Did you try the pretzels?
I did. Remember I just discussed the...
Did you try one of each?
I did not.
I would recommend at least trying one of the dark chocolate ones because they're pretty good.
The dark chocolate? Okay.
I was surprised how good they are. Because you know what I
with the
used
white
for
ones.
that? You know what I used for the dark chocolate?
Ghirardelli melt.
The Ghirardelli.
I didn't
The
know
good
if you
stuff.
knew that they were in the cabinet.
I used the Nestle
Hey, thank you for the rose.
chocolate for the milk chocolate ones.
Good job.
So
Maybe we should make a little thing for the boys for Valentine's and drop it off to them tomorrow.
we could because there's quite a bit of strawberries.
And pretzels.
Yeah, there's a good plate full.
Yeah, she made a big batch, so maybe make a little plate. That would be nice. They would like that. What? So you're going with the white? All right. So
I
I'll do
don't
the pink.
remember what the flavors of the macaroons were.
So one was raspberry, and
I think one was vanilla.
I think so.
So I'm guessing these are vanilla. It looks like there's vanilla bean action going on here.
Yeah. So these are heart-shaped macaroons.
Look at how cute Tatum is. Happy Valentine's Day!
Mmm. Mmm.
I forgot how much I like macaroons.
You used to love them.
I
They
had
are so expensive usually. This was a little box. There's like 8 of these little hearts.
These take a
There's
second
only a
for the
couple of
flavor
dollars.
to kind of hit.
Mmm.
Oh, these are good.
Mmm.
Yeah, sometimes when I start to like things too much, I have to kind of cut myself off.
Yeah.
Especially when they tend to be things that are like small and expensive.
This was about. I mean, it was 8 of them in the box. I think it was like $3 and change.
Yeah, when you get them at Trader Joe's, it's
But
like I used to, when we lived in Florida, we lived near like this little Italian cookie shop, whatever, and they had a bunch of flavors of them made fresh like every day.
well, we'd go out for a walk,
And we'd go in and
we'd just get one thing.
yeah.
We'd go out for our evening walk, and we'd go there, or we'd go in the ice cream shop, or thank you for the heartbeat, or we'd go into
Oh, sorry, I didn't pass it back.
I finished yours, so there's plenty more. And so, but there was a whole bunch of different little chocolate shops and bakeries and whatever, and they'd be open late. And so we'd take her out for a walk at night, and we'd go in different ones all the time, you know, and get one little thing. We'd each just get one little thing, and then we'd enjoy it on the walk back. And it was enough.
Sometimes I would save it, and depending on the night and the mood, sometimes I would just like put it in my purse and save it and save it as like a midnight snack when we got home. But
sometimes it was a bigger thing too, and so you just a little of it and then save.
We would go on our little sweet treat walks. But yeah, I had to cut myself off from my macaroon addiction, and I haven't had any
In a while,
and those are yummy.
Yeah. And so, I mean, some of those macaron shops will charge like $5 for one little one like that. There is an art to making them though.
Oh yeah, I've never
thought
made them
about
myself.
Trying. Yeah.
I've watched videos of how people do it, but I've never been like, ooh, I could do that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so many fail videos.
A lot of
people trying
fails.
to make
Yeah. I would
use an almond flour.
Yeah. And I mean, I love the flavor almond anyway, so
Me too.
I do.
I've always loved the smell of almond, like almond extract.
It's sweet. It's
I remember
sweet and nutty.
me and my dad used to be avid yard sailors. When I was a kid, it was just, you know, in the
Something
summer.
they would do.
When I would go to his house for the weekends, he'd be like, what should we do? We can go to, he would make a list of all the yard sales in town, of all the addresses. And it was just something to do. It was, you know,
It's like a treasure hunt for you.
Yeah, window shopping, treasure hunt, didn't usually cost a lot.
No, and I mean, you're talking 20 years ago or more.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, people would sell things at a yard sale for like 5 cents or 10 cents for like, you know, necklace, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's like, you know, like a princess necklace, you know, it's junk jewelry, you know.
And so I remember there was a few times that we went to some yard sales, and like back then it wasn't, I swear this wasn't as weird. If it happened today, I wouldn't buy it. But sometimes you would go to yard sales and there would be like older ladies that would have like cosmetics or whatever. And it was because it was more of the like Mary Kay, is that what it was, days?
And Avon.
It was more during those days.
Yep. Because they'd go to parties, and they did all these house parties back then. That was the thing. It was like Tupperware and stuff. That was a thing for ladies like 20, 30, 40 years ago. That was very common. And so you always felt, because it's your friend having the party or someone you worked with. And so, I can't read the comment, but, and so you'd feel obligated to buy at least some little thing, you know?
Yeah. But so I remember there was this one yard sale, and we went, and it was like one of, you know, those little mesh bags, and it was like 3 or 4 of these little glass jars of different hand lotions.
Okay.
And it was just like a pop top, you know, like a little jam jar would be or whatever. But you could tell like there wasn't like a seal on it.
Yeah.
But you could tell it hadn't been used. Like you know when you open one, whatever. So there was like, I think like 3 or 4 little in a little bag, and it was probably like $2 or $3 or something. Yeah. And my dad was like,
have been a former seller too, and had all these like samples and stuff.
I don't remember what the brand was, but I remember there was like an unscented one. There was like a peppermint or witch hazel or something, and then there was an almond scented one.
Oh.
And that was what I think
You had
sparked.
to hide that one under your pillow.
I think that's what sparked my love. This is a very long story for
For a little jar of lotion.
But
That started with the almond.
But I think that might be what sparked, because I remember reading it and being like, ooh, almond. I'm going to remember that because I like, if I see something in almond scented, I have to get it, because if it smells as good as this is my favorite, whatever. And it was just this cute little, and I remember I kept it. I wouldn't use that lotion. I would use the other ones, but I wouldn't use that one because I loved to smell it. And so I would just keep it as a little aromatherapy jar. I remember keeping it for the longest time. I can't remember. I think it got lost in one of the movies
a happy
or
smell.
something. But oh my god! And then I remember finding out that at certain doctors' offices, that pink soap. There's a certain pink soap that I remember around the early 2010 2008 to 2011, I remember discovering that it was becoming very common in all these different. It was like this pink almond scented. You're not familiar
No.
with?
I was surprised in a doctor's
You know what
office.
it was? Why I'm remembering the time frame, because it was right before everything went to those foam pumps.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember around 2011, 2012, they put the hand sanitizer foam pumps, and then they did the soap foam pumps everywhere.
Yeah.
And then by the next year, they were all empty and no one knew how to refill them.
So when I was young, there was this really cute store, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. And it was a lot of homeopathic and, all.
I know what you're talking about. Hey.
All natural little shop. And
it smelled clean, but I swear it smelled it was a clean almond smell. They know the pink soap I'm talking about.
And it was like a little boutique-y kind of shop, and really, really nice stuff, all made locally, I think. But they had 2 scents there when I was young that I absolutely loved, and I got a lotion and I coveted like you did your almond. And one, you want to guess what the 2 scents were? There were 2 different scents, and I got one, and you could get it in a chapstick, you could get it in a lotion, you could get it in soap, you could get the 2 scents. And I was young, and actually I still love the scent, and you don't find one of them very often.
I'm gonna guess something crazy like peony. Or rose, or I'm thinking some sort of musk, because a while back musks used to be more popular.
I think they were more masculine though.
There was feminine musks. I vividly remember perfume smells you had when I was a kid though, and I remember certain scents of the herb bags that you would put in the drawers to make your.
I had the lavender one. Is that I put in my drawer. So one of them was cucumber. It's just a really light, fresh, kind of a sweet smell. And I don't think you'll guess the other one.
I guess I didn't guess it already.
No, you didn't.
And it's not like a vanilla chamomile basic.
No, but it's actually, again, another fresh, sweet smell. It's clover.
I have a friend who named her daughter Clover, and I think it's just the cutest thing. She posted the Valentines that they're making, because her daughter's, I think, in kindergarten. And she posted all the different cards, and she had her write her name.
Yeah.
It's from Clover on a bunch of them, and I was like,
That's cute.
That's a cute name. It's a clover. Mom likes the smell of clover.
But I can't remember, in recent years, ever seeing anything that's clover scented.
I can't think of the smell off the top of my head. Like when you say like, oh, rose,
has, like,
I know what
a
that
fresh
smells. I know what
spring
cucumber
smell.
smells.
But it's a little on the sweet side. But those were my two favorite scents. And I don't know whether it was because they were so unique. Like back then, you didn't find cucumber scented things. You know?
I feel like everything was like rose scented back then.
Yeah, or vanilla, or lavender, or and I'm not sure what the exact properties were, because it was a homeopathic store, and but it was a cute, really beautifully done, nice little boutique-y, nice people, all natural.
All natural.
And this was this was probably it was probably some leftover hippies or something that we.
So now that we've gone over our soap and scent and lotion nostalgia.
But these strawberries, if you see them in your market, you gotta try them. I have to say, these are the larger size ones. They are much better. When we bought the smaller ones, I didn't like them as much. So if they have them and they're smaller, and that's, whoa. And
everyone okay?
And
maybe get out of here.
If that's all I have is the small ones.
Tatum doesn't understand personal
Don't judge
goals.
them. That all of them are like that, because if you get the larger ones,
Scooch.
that are the white
Scooch.
strawberries. What are they called? Pine strawberries?
Pine berries.
Pine berries. They are amazing. Just saying.
Sorry, Valentine.
And
you
Megan
got a
did a beautiful job dipping them. She dipped and drizzled and did all that stuff.
I diddled and whatever she said.
She done it all.
I diddled them strawberries.
On this special day.
I did put a big old stick in them.
I saw that. She was sticking them, baby. She was sticking them berries.
I did. I said, I'm going to make this easy on myself. And I put big old skewers through them before dipping them in the chocolate. Instead of, because I'm like, I already can see I'm going to be 3 strawberries in and my hand's going to be covered in chocolate if I'm dipping and twirling and
it is easier when you do it that way. Oh.
Whoa. What did you say?
I didn't be saying that, but I don't think it's legal in Ohio, or soon to be.
Ew. Good callback.
In fact, it's gonna be a felony.
Oh, there was finally a good episode of Kill Tony, so we can whenever we feel like watching it or listening or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes when me and Mom are driving in the car, we listen to Kill Tony together.
Sometimes she'll put one of the podcasts on her phone, and we'll be
driving around, listening a little
podding it up. Speaking of podcasts, if you don't know, we do have a podcast on our YouTube channel. If you don't subscribe to our, subscribing on YouTube is free. It's like following on TikTok. If you want to subscribe on our...
I know, I think sometimes that word scares people away.
It does, yeah.
Good night, Christine.
Good night.
Thanks for sticking around. I think we were on kind of late anyway. Oh, it's only 9?
Yeah, it's only 9.
I mean...
Yeah, we got on later than usual.
Later than usual, but for some reason I thought I was running like super late.
But we do a podcast. We post up a new podcast every Tuesday on our YouTube channel. We also have other videos that are over there that are not on the ticker schnockers. And so yeah, we do lives as well on the YouTube. And who knows when TikTok may go dark again, so you want to make sure you don't miss a single minute of us. So, and they're really good about notifying you on YouTube as well when somebody's live or posts something new or whatever. So our name over there is Meg and Mom.
She's the mom.
I'm the mom.
I'm her mom, though.
She's the Meg.
This is the Tate. She doesn't fit in with the M's.
No, but I love the 2 ponytails.
They're holding up real good. I did them yesterday.
I know. I saw that.
She still looks... You don't look super bedheady. Want to show everyone your hair?
How pretty you look. She's our Valentine.
Yeah, guys, go like my Instagram pictures I posted with her.
Yes, she has some really cute pictures of her with Tatum that she posted on her Instagram. Her Instagram is it's what, Segan Mullivan X?
Just second
Oh,
Mullivan.
Segan Mullivan on Instagram. If you want to check out any
You're
of her
being
stuff, and she
sassy.
also has a Snappy Bappy too, a Snapchat.
You're being saucy and sassy. You see this sassy girl, everybody? Y'all see
She's
this
trying
girl?
to get close to the steak remnants.
What, did I not give you a big enough dinner? Baby, unfortunately, I cooked the steak in garlic olive oil, so you can't have any of it. I'm really sorry.
Go, it's not good
Oh my
for
god, why did it seem like she just like went like, oh,
Because she doesn't like when you say things like that to her.
I'm really sorry. You're not allowed to have garlic, and then I put onion powder on it too. You're not supposed to have those things. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I almost I wasn't gonna put the onion powder on it so that you could have some, but then I said, oh wait, I'm still gonna cook it with the garlic olive oil. So she's like, just shut up.
Stop talking about what I can't have.
Okay, I'll just shut up.
So yeah, we're trying to go live like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or 2 of the days of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday or something, evenings. Sometimes we do it during the day. If you miss our lives and you wanted to catch it, you can always catch them on YouTube. We do post them up on YouTube.
Sorry, we're just having fun.
They're doing Valentine stuff over here. So
She being a fatty.
That was good. That was amazing.
Yes.
That was it. I feel blessed. I'm having a blessed Valentine's Eve.
That was my little Valentine's present for us.
Yeah.
Was a little steak and a little dessert.
Yeah. Little pasta.
Paston.
Little pasta. Heart-shaped pasta. Raviolis. She said, what is mine? I can't be having that, baby. But anywho.
It's just better to give you the food that you're meant to have.
Yeah. We make her food anyway. It's all fresh and good stuff.
The ponytails have grown in like just enough that they don't look super short
Yeah.
and silly anymore.
Because now they'll hang over. Yeah.
Anyways, guys.
Any other news? I'm excited to see that podcast. Maybe we'll listen to some of it tomorrow.
You seem to have a lot to say.
Yeah. Was that what you were talking about? Yeah.
Are you mad that I didn't prepare you a special Valentine's dinner?
You trying to say happy Valentine's to everybody?
Oh, that's what you want to make sure that everyone knows that you love them?
See how she is? She's
that-
super sweet.
You want to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day?
She just winked.
Say, Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's! Yay!
Yeah. Just like that. Good job.
Good girl.
Say thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, and we will see you guys probably next Monday or Tuesday. And we hope everybody has an amazing weekend. But don't forget, we will be posting videos and whatnot throughout the weekend. So make sure you check them out, and like them. And feel free to put comments as well or share them out because they're so amazing. I'm sure you want to share them with everybody. Yeah.
And
love
we'll
you too.
see you next time. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, okay.